Hey guys, just want to hop back on real quick and show you something I worked on. By the way, T. Calhoun, you have one of my minecarts. Sorry about these ghast. They've been making a ton of friggin' noise. I guess because I haven't really left over here, they haven't despawned. I don't have any idea where they are. It sounds like they're coming from over there, though. Anyways, so check this out. I didn't actually need to do a bud switch on that piston, but I thought I kind of like the sound of the piston when I have this sort of show up, so I really like that. Now, I wanted to start recording because, as you can see, and I'm very obsessive compulsive, so this really bothers me. This is not cobblestone. Obviously, it's the dispenser that shoots out the minecart. So, I could either make furnaces and put them all the way down and around here. I could just live with the fact that this looks this way. But I had another option that I thought might be kind of cool that I'd like to try. That requires a little bit of maintenance. And you know, actually, I'm not 100% sure that it'll work. I'm 90% sure it's gonna work. But let's see. I think this is really cool. I really like that it's actually behind the track. I think it's really cool that it shoots it through the track and then it sits it exactly where it needs to go for you to sit in it and press go. I love that. So let's see how that compares to doing it this way. Oh, geez, you know what? I don't even need that. Because it's going to be... Oops. Like that, and like that. Alright, so now this needs to be cobblestone. Alright, so you press this, and that goes down and activates that and all that, so that's how that works. You know, I'm going to wait until I know for sure this works. But I am going to put half slabs on top of here so that I kind of get that visual effect. Alright, so let's check this out. Yeah, see, I guess that's not going to work. It's because it pushes it too low. Man, that's a bummer. The reason I thought that was going to be cool is because I thought this would look really cool. And I'm probably going to do it anyway. Man, that's a real bummer. Yeah, because I thought that would be a really cool way to hide. Not necessarily hide, but just, you know, utilize a cool space for furnaces. So that I could have, you know, some furnaces that are kind of out of the way in the Nether. And oh my god, freaking A. Okay, I'm assuming they're over here. Am I wrong? I swear to god, it sounds like they're right here. They're so freaking close. Okay. Oh my god, yes. Dick. Oh, I got the arrows. Story of my life. I sound like Alamantis. Eat. Okay. Yeah. God, how many of them are there? Oh my gosh, there's 5? Why didn't any of you freaking spawn in my kill chamber? Is that it? No? 6. There's gotta be 6. So where's the 6th one? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Calm down. Where is that noise coming from? It's not above me. Oh my goodness, where's it coming from? To be honest with you, I don't even know what potion you make with a gas tier, but I've never made one, and probably will never need a gas tier ever. I still think it would be cool if you could combine them together to get an iron ingot, but, okay, seriously, where is this ghast? I'm wrecking my whole day. If I was in single player, I would switch it to peaceful just to get rid of that noise right now. Can you believe that's a recording of C418's cat? That's unbelievable to me. I mean, it maybe it's distorted or something. Oh, you know what? He's got to be down here. Look at all that space. It sounds like he's above me. I don't even know how this game projects noise, and I would feel like I know it, but... okay, I'm going to say right now, I really hope... man, this is a bummer. I was going to say, see that Nether fortress? Oh, God. No! Don't you dare push me into lava. That was really close. So you see that Nether fortress down there? Man, it would sure be nice if that Nether fortress was closer to my Nether portal, because this gold farm could go straight through it and also potentially give me, well, it wouldn't give me blaze rods, because you can't, blazes don't drop blaze rods unless you kill them yourself, but it could give me wither skeleton skulls, which would be awesome. And I'll probably set something like this up closer to the Nether hub, but, is that another one? Wow, that's a big fortress. Well, I've officially used this texture pack to further gain... Oh, there you are! Yeah! You jerk. Freaking bastard. Get over here. Come on. Oh, I'm not even... I wasn't even through... There we go. Yeah! Oh, peace and... Oh my goodness! Is it never gonna end? Okay, let's get... Be very careful. Here. I don't see XP orbs. Where do you... Oh, there they are. I feel like that's a much farther drop than I'm thinking. I have full health. Let's do it. Ooh, okay, good. Man, I'm totally gonna see a wither skeleton through here. I just know it. All right, so let's get back to focusing. You know what? I just realized I could have just turned off the sound. Oh, man. If I haven't already mentioned it, I mentioned it in a YouTube comment. In my last episode, I had said that it was Sunday. And in fact, I misspoke. It was actually Saturday. Which, honestly, thank goodness, because if it had been Sunday, I would have already missed my deadline on the project I'm working on. Which, by the way, I'm still rendering. It's going, like, honestly, I'm really surprised. Projects don't usually look this optimistic when you're this close to the deadline, but it's going to be tight. I know that, but and honestly, I think I'm going to be able to come out on the other side okay. I'm really happy about that too. Anyway, right now I just wanted to take some time out, and I don't know where my tunnel went. I want to take some time out and kind of show you guys what I was working on. Where is my portal? It's got to be this way. I must have officially gone too far away from it to see it. Alright, well, we're going to dig. I'm going to go up as far as we can, because I know I'm at Y91. Oh yeah, we got to go up. I feel like there's lava right there. And it also feels like there's lava right there. So I'm going to go this way. This is one of those things I'm going to end up refilling once I'm done, I'm sure. I mean, to improve the rates for my gold farm. Which I gotta be honest with you, now that I've seen how close that Nether fortress is over there, which, not that close. If I was to make a portal over there, it would take me to very far away on the overworld, and I don't want that. But it would sure be nice. By the way, pro tip about Nether fortresses. So are we going in the Z direction? I believe we are. Yes. Now, there's my base, my portal, I should say. Because you watch my videos, that if I was to go down this direction, I would end up passing the portal to the stronghold. Wow, that's a far drop. Well, actually it's not, but it looks pretty far. You know that if we were to go that way, we would pass the portal to the stronghold, and just to the left of it, on our way to the Nether hub, there is another Nether fortress. Actually, that's not a mistake that they would be that way, because the way that they populate the Nether, if you find one, all you need to do to find another one is travel in the Z-axis, because that's kind of how they populate. They sort of populate in a straight line on the Z-axis, or the Z. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. Coordinate, dimension, direction. I mean, obviously there's more than just that, but you are guaranteed to find more. Oh, jeez. I had a little mini heart attack just now. Had more than one 5-hour energy shot today. And I am not feeling that good. The stuff I put myself through to get projects done is pretty disturbing. Anyway, enough wasting time. Let's get back to the project, the Minecraft project we're working on. I just want to make sure. Let's see. Man, my heart's still pounding over how angry and upset I was at those gas. Whew. Alright. Before I quit, and I don't know if it's been 5 minutes. I'm a terrible judge of time. But let's go see if, yeah. Shoot. Well, I wasted at least one nether rack, so that sucks. I guess it was worth it to take care of those gas though, because that's really freaking annoying. Anyway, let's get out of the texture pack. And I will say this. I don't play with Optifine. I don't even know if you can play with Optifine on a Mac, but if I did play with Optifine, I would really dig it. Having the ability, I think it's Optifine that gives you this, the ability to change your texture pack just in like while you're in the middle of playing. And I might, I don't know exactly how this works, but that's not it. Wait a minute, what is? Oh, is that chat opacity? Yeah. Let's see, where is it? Video settings? Yeah, server textures on. I might look into this and find out if I could make the server textures into the X-ray pack and set it up so that when this is on, I'm looking through the X-ray, and then when it's off, I'm looking through the default. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So for the other players on the server, if in the future there is a moment where all of a sudden you're playing the game and it looks like you're in an X-ray, that's why, and that's how you fix it. Alright, so I gotta be honest with you, I'm really bummed that that didn't work. But you know what? It is what it is. To be honest with you, although the furnace idea is pretty cool, and I'm probably going to keep there anyway, I think that the dispenser... Whoa. I think the dispenser looks better. Jeez. Or, there's just something about the fact of having it here and having it literally shoot through the rails that I think is really cool. So we're going to keep that. And we're going to... Well, first of all, we're going to do this because I've got too much in my inventory. That stuff's not cheap, so I'd appreciate it for the other people on the server if you would try your best to not use up all my minecarts, because it does cost quite a bit of iron, and I don't appreciate having to waste it, as I'm sure you can understand. Oh my goodness, I'm about to burst a gasket. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? It's double insulting in that, number one, it's annoying, and number two, they're refusing to spawn here. Where are you? Where the hell are you? You bastard, where are you? Oh my goodness. Oh, I see you. You're gonna get it. Okay, so, honestly, until today, I have not had any issues with that annoying noise. I don't know, I guess it just never spawned around me or something. It's never been an issue before. So I am very much looking forward to filling in these areas where they can spawn. It'll cut down on that noise, which is an added bonus to the gold farm. Anyway. So a couple more things I want to talk about. I recorded an episode on this already, but I ended up deleting it because I felt like the episode could have been better. Nothing interesting happened in it. So I just want to want to mention a couple things. Number one, I guess in episode, I think it was episode 8, I could be wrong, I talked to, that's whatever episode I went on and on and on about Silent Hill. I just want to bring up a couple of points. I mentioned in the HD remake that I guess my first point should be I should have known, and I should have mentioned that. Actually, I did know, but it kind of slipped my mind to bring it up. That the company that made the HD remakes is the same company that makes the games I've been defending, like Silent Hill Shattered Memories. And, you know, I can defend Shattered Memories till the day I die. I cannot defend, and I refuse to defend the HD remakes. They're a travesty to the series. Anyway, with that in mind, it's actually not hard to understand why people can hate anything from the American company so severely. And, you know, it's basically, this is what it is. It's just that Silent Hill 2 and 3 are masterpieces. And, pardon my language, but the HD remakes shit on those masterpieces. They just absolutely shit all over it. So, it honestly is not hard for me to understand why people would have a bias against playing games like Shattered Memories and whatnot. I still stand by it. I think it's a great game. I'm gonna forgive the company for the travesty that is the HD remakes, and I'm going to forgive them because of how great a job they did with Shattered Memories. Anyway, another thing I need to bring up. In that episode, I had mentioned, let's try to recreate the moment a little bit. Oh man, you can't even recognize this anymore. I've filled in so much. Well, okay, that's where the sand generator used to be, and that's where the second sand generator used to be, and my portal used to be like right here. And I think I was, oh man, I already filled in. It doesn't matter. What I had said, and if I can recall exactly what I said, that'd be great, because it would really help you to understand. But I think what I said was something like, I was talking about the HD remakes and how they changed the opening theme to Silent Hill 2 from an acoustic guitar version to an electric guitar version. And I said something like, I think I worded it like, the intro to Silent Hill 2, which is widely regarded as the best of the series. You know, I said something like that. What I'd actually meant by that, because when you hear that, it sounds like I'm saying that the intro is the best intro of the series. But what I actually was saying is that the game itself, Silent Hill 2, is regarded as the best of the games of the Silent Hill franchise. By the way, this looks pretty good. I don't care for that. And, I'm not gonna lie, I tried this already and I didn't think it looked good, but I'm gonna try it again. What I had before was that. Yeah, I hate that. I absolutely, positively hate the way that looks. I've never wanted to be able to make crafting benches out of colored wood, like, you know, so I could try maybe spruce wood or something more at any moment than I do right now, because that looked horrible. I'm just curious. As you can see, every time you place a crafting bench, the side that faces east and south will have this little scissors looking thing on it, and the ones that face west and north have the saw and the axe on it. So let's see. I'm just curious. How can I do this? Alright, so let's see. My situation shows that. So I guess the best way to do it would be to do this. I'm just curious how this would have looked if I had a different setup. So let's try it. Oops. Didn't look like that. And yeah, it still looks horrible. Alright, so here's basically my options. And I gotta find a place for that. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I actually tried this before. I thought it would have been really amazing if I could have got this working. But unfortunately, it's not possible the way I have it set up down there. I wanted it to be like this. And then I wanted to have a piston where that redstone wire is that pushed up another stair that would make that stair change shape. See how it changed shape just now? But I wanted it to change shape so that it would change from that to this, so that it would open up that little spot so I could use it, by pressing a button or something. I think that would have been pretty cool. But in this situation, I can't get it to do that. I mean, I suppose I could. Hold on. No, there's really no possible way I could do it. Alright, so I gotta find something else to put there. One option, obviously, is to put another furnace there. I can't think. I wonder is there anything else that uses this sort of texture the way that... Alright, so... oops. A better way to just show that off would probably have been to do this. Alright, so as you can see, and remember that this is a half high right here, so you're only going to see the top half of it, so I won't even see this bottom part. So I could use a piston, and I'm not going to pull that dispenser out, but I could do the same thing with the dispenser. Okay, you know what? We're not even going to go after him. Oh, that's why I was on... Yeah, okay. That's probably why I've never noticed. I don't usually play with sound at 100 while I'm recording. I feel like there's another block. I can't recall off the top of my head. Let's go to a creative world real quick. Let's check it out. What do we got here? Okay, are you shitting me? Oh my gosh. I was like, I'm still hearing gas. Yes, I am. Die? Die, please? Alright. Whew, okay. Now that that's over. Alright, let's think about this now. Okay, so we've got... It looks like we don't have options like I had thought. But let's see. Yeah, alright, let's check this out. I would really love to have this block soon. Okay. Yeah, alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's try this instead. Alright, let's sort of replicate what we've got going on over there. So let's grab Stairs. Does it bother anybody else that mossy cobblestone walls and regular cobblestone walls are in the building block section instead of the decoration section, the way that fences are? That really bothers me. Alright, so let's get this going. Sort of replicate what we've got going on the server, so we can really know that it's going to look its best. By the way, I want to show you on the old server, my depots, or whatever you want to call them, my train stations look like this. And I personally think that... No, that can't be right. That is not right. It's got to be like this. Pretty sure. Yeah, because it goes 1, 2, 3 furnaces, and then should have made that a dispenser. Okay, I just had an idea. I'll get to it in a second. I'm not sure how it's going to work. We'll have to see. Alright, so we got furnace. Oh, jeez. Can't right click there because I'll open the furnace window. Alright, so got that. And then alright, so that's basically what we've got. And then we've got, this is something like that. Oops. Alright, so that's basically it. And then our problem area, which I'll admit doesn't look that bad on the overworld, but our problem area is the little opening over there. Let me just do that too. That right there. So here's what I was thinking we could try. We could try to put that there, see how that looks. You know what I'm realizing right now is that if I'm not in the Nether, I can't really. These results aren't gonna do much for me. But I guess I could still try before I waste time in the Nether to find out if this will still make a noise when there's a half slab above it. I'm fairly certain that it will, but I can't say for sure. So let's try it. Am I crazy? Is that not working? Is that not working because of... There's no easy way to do that. Let's try that. Oh, actually it needs a space underneath too, I believe. Oh. What? Why don't I hear that? There we go. And they really need to crank up the volume of these note blocks compared to the rest of those sound effects. Alright, so we got that. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's not gonna... I mean, I could still do that, but it's not very useful. Oh, there we go. Keyboard froze for a second. Alright, so let's try to figure something else out. Another thing I could try... Actually, you know, this might look pretty cool. If I was to do that, it doesn't look horrible, but one thing I think would actually be cool about it is if it was lit, it would kind of, I don't know, it just kind of signifies that you're, at the station or whatever. Yeah, kind of like that. Of course, when these guys are lit, they're going to give off light as well. And this is, you know, that redstone lamp there is probably only going to look cool until they update the lighting. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for coal. So yeah, let's see. This is a little bit closer to how it looks in the Nether. Alright, another option, which might work. I'm going to try this one on this side, so I don't have to get rid of that one. By the way, if I do that, I'm also going to put one of those over here. But I'd like to see if this behaves the same way as... and of course, the song that I love has to play now. Actually, I love all the songs that C418 put in this game. Let's check it out. Okay, cool. So there's an option. Because unlike a note block, that'll work even when it's got, you know, a half slab on top. So potentially I could do that on that side and a record player on this side. That is what they're called, right? Jukebox. That's what I meant. I mean, technically it's a record player because it's literally playing a record, but so I could do that. That's one option. And you know what? Another great thing about this setup is, and I want to mention right now, I'm really happy to be. This is my element. You know, I mentioned earlier. I could put this there if I wanted. Oops. I'm interested to see if. And there's really no reason why it would be different, but I'd like to see if a note block here going through stairs as opposed to a half slab would work. Bummer. That would have been really cool, I think. Oh well. Let's see. That. It honestly didn't look that cool anyway. Oh, let's go to you as well. Alright. And I'm not against going throughout all my rails and putting down furnaces. If need be. That could look okay. Oop. It's not ideal. I'm not super excited about how the connection here looks. I wish there was another block in the game that utilized that texture that was, you know, a block that you right-clicked on for something. Because I'd like to put one on this side too, just for the sake of, you know, them being the same. I do really like that though. I'm gonna keep that for sure. Put one on this side as well. I might have to move some of the redstone from the button that I have activate the what's that called? The dispenser. But we'll see. You know what? Perhaps in the next update, if it comes in the next update, the allocator. Oh, by the way, one thing I really wish they'd put in the game is the ability to suck minecarts back into dispensers in the same way that you can do that with buckets of water. dispensing and sucking back up. Excuse me. The water bucket. I think that'd be pretty cool. And you know what? I gotta be honest. I'm digging this right now. The stairs right here, of course. Well, you know what? Actually, and because this is open, I believe it won't even affect the thing. And guess what? Again, I don't know how many times I can say it. Favorite block in the game. Because watch this. I was mentioning earlier, like literally 2 seconds ago, yep, I was worried that I'd have to move the redstone wire. I do not. I merely have to do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're being... I'm like, how are you getting powered? Check this out. Seriously, guys, like the greatest block in the game. I love it so much. Oh man, I just love that. I mean, come on, how fantastic is that? One thing I could even try, maybe, if I was to power these instead with torches, it might be cool to have it so that when you press the button, it ends up making the lights go off temporarily for an added effect. And I might be getting a little overboard, but I had wanted to put a noise that indicated a minecart had been shot out. But on top of this noise, and also the piston noise that goes off, it's kind of redundant, and also you barely hear it. So, I was thinking, okay, I gotta be honest with you guys, this is one thing I hate about dispensers. It holds 9. And the reason I hate that is because I was just thinking, hey, it might be cool, and I'd have to use a redstone lamp here for this to work. But I was thinking it might be cool to... That's not right. Hold on a sec. Gotta make sure that works. Just, you always gotta double check. Yep. I was thinking it might be cool if I set up a T flip-flop, or no, it's not a T flip-flop, this bud switch. If I set it up in such a way that when you pressed this button, while you're in the minecart, it would go this way, and then as you got to right here, or even I could do a detector wheel here, technically, if I wanted to, it could trigger a potion that would shoot out, I don't know, like a fire resist or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. And you know what? I'm probably going to put a dispenser here on the server, just, for the sake of making it look symmetrical. And I think that'd be really cool. I don't think that, let's test it. I don't think a detector rail is going to look as cool here. I don't think I'm going to run into any problems with it, though. Let's see, and then for you, we need that. Let's just put that here. Alright, so we got you powered. Let's test this out. Cool. So no problems there. Again, it doesn't look that cool. Oh, you know what? Oh, here's another great thing about this game. I love it so much. So many great things are happening. Look at that. I love that. I love that these can occupy even back there, which actually looks pretty cool when I try it on the server. I mean, obviously that looks pretty crappy, but I don't know. I think that's neat. Because right there it's a lampshade on top of the lamp. um, you know, one thing I've seen on Reddit and stuff is people putting item frames inside item frames inside item frames, or multiple items in item frame. I don't have any idea how they're doing that. I can't figure that out. I don't know how to do it. There are instances where I would like to actually do that, and I don't know how. It's really not that important, and it's not really going to add anything. But I don't know. It'd just be something I'd like to know how to do. So let's see. Okay, one thing I am going to do, and I'm going to have to find the old server to get to find out exactly what note block note I used. But I do have a like doom 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 kind of noise play when you enter a station that I really like. That kind of sounds like the NBC noise that they play. Anyway, so I definitely want to get that. On the old server, I put them in the middle, so that when you go here, to go like dun dun dun, and then on the way back it would go dun dun dun. You know, so it would basically play it backwards. You know, which is, oh, it was good. I liked that. It let you know when a train was entering the station, and also when one was leaving the station, and you know, it really doesn't matter at all. It's just for, you know, fun. So I'll probably do that again, but I'll have to figure out exactly what it is that I want to do, because the problem that I run into is that the note blocks have to go here, and I was almost certain that they could go through half slabs. I'm very disappointed that that's not the case, because I'm going to have to figure out a way to make them look less ugly, which, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to use this to simulate it, because I don't want to try to... There we go. I guess... Oops. I don't know that I would consider that an improvement, but basically it would look something like this. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon as well. It would basically look something like that. Which I gotta say, the jukebox with this little slit on the top, that doesn't look too bad. But when it's a note block, ooh, oh. I was like, oh, now's my chance. I can do it easily, but it was not fast enough. Alright, so let's do that again. Let's do that, that, that. There we go. I guess it's not horrible. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. You know what? It's not awful, but I probably will do the item frame thing. I'm trying to think of what I might be able to put in the item frame that would look cool. Man, this would just be totally bragging. Oh man, that actually looks pretty cool. Oh man. You know, one thing I'm actually kind of bummed about is that the head icon, being that it's a separate texture, when you place it in the item frame, it looks like this head. So even if you were to use... oh, that was weird. Is that a glitch? Oh, just weird. So even if I was to use NBT edit and change that so that, let's say it was my skin when it goes down there, which is something really cool that I'd like to do on our server at some time. You know, give people the ability to place their player heads to maybe represent that, you know, this thing is built by them, or I don't know, whatever. But once you place it in here, it's always going to look like Steve. And, you know, that's kind of a bummer. Because it'd be really cool. I mean, I know it's kind of impossible. Well, not technically. I can imagine it wouldn't be that much fun for the game programmers to have this texture have to look up to the what do you call it, the player skin server, But it would be really cool. Anyway, I'm going to try to wrap this up. I'm wasting some serious time. You know what, let's try this. This might look cool. I doubt it. There's really no reason for it in the Nether. Elementus, I could see this representing your base. That looks so you. I mean, it's green, and it's also a lily pad, and you're playing as a frog. Oh, you know what? I never brought this up before. The reason that Alamantis plays as a frog, I think, and the reason that Inverted Shadow plays as a penguin, is because when I started the server, I played with the Trotimus skin, which is the one that looks like a walrus. And I thought that was... I love that skin, I honestly did. But I've seen too many people use it, so I wanted to use a different one. Eventually I'm going to make my own, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Let me just try this, even though this would be a huge waste of iron. Alright, we're going to just do this legit instead of faking it over there. You know what? In fact, I'm going to do it over here. Alright, so let's see. How do I have it? I think it's 1, 2, and then third one. I don't recall. It would make sense if it would be 3. You know, it's probably actually only 1. I think it's like this. I don't know. It's really not that important. So let's say we've got one that's like this. Whatever, I'm just going to do this. Alright, so let's try it. Grab an item frame. Let's see. What's this one to look at? Yeah, it's definitely not like this, but we'll just do it for the sake of seeing. Wait a second. Are you going to stay there? Nope. I was going to say, if it did, that might have been a good fix to my problem with the, when I had the crafting bench there, because I do need a space for the crafting bench that doesn't take up a lot of, room and all that. Anyway, so let's do this. Yeah, I remember why I wasn't this before. Well, I'm going to use, right now I'm going to leave it as this, but I'm probably going to switch it to the jukebox in the future, just because I need to be able to click on that to get the item out. Oops. Which is actually one thing I don't like about item frames. That, let's see. I don't hate it. I really don't love it. What else we got? Let's see how this looks. For no reason at all. Let's do that. Simulate. Nope. Definitely not. I thought it'd be really cool to get like an XP orb or something in there. Not gonna lie, that's my favorite so far. Man, the only thing worse I could do is to put this here, symbolizing. That's like you're just bragging, which I gotta say, I've hunted quite a few. Except that looks like crap compared to that. I don't know, that looks cool to me. What else we got? We got beds. Let's not do that. Let's see, man. This is kind of cool sometimes because it kind of looks like a key. It's not awful. I don't think I'll use it for this, but it isn't bad. I don't want to use a button. If anybody watching has any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Honestly, I really would. Maybe fire charge? That would be cool. Oops. Oopsie. Try that again. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I think this is gonna win though. The only reason I don't want to do this, oh gosh, okay, is because I'm concerned that while I'm concerned I'm eventually going to lose it. Like, something's going to happen, it's going to cause it to pop off and despawn. Also, I need 6 of them per station. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, so... I'd like to find something else if I can, but for now, that's definitely the one I'm leaning towards. These are all blocks. I don't want to use blocks because they stick out. You know what? Here's something we haven't thought of. Actually, what am I doing? No, here. Give me 1 second. I'd like to try something out. I think I've mentioned before, I love the way cauldrons look. Probably not going to work here. In fact, it was one of the things I was going to try here, but I didn't have iron with me. Oh, there you go. Man, if I didn't love the way that looked, it's pretty much seamless. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh, man. Yeah, so I just want to point out. If you were to build something like this, it looks pretty cool. Because it hides the little feet, which aren't always a bad thing. But it just, I don't know, that looks really cool to me. Maybe I'll put gas tiers in the note blocks. By the way, the reason I put that there was because I wanted to see if a note block could play through it. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's kind of disturbing and very saddening. Alright, so that's not going to work. I wonder if it can, I mean, I wouldn't do this, obviously, but I wonder if it could play through a brewing stand, which I have absolutely no use for in a junction like that. I'm honestly a bit surprised. Like, you really just can't have anything there. Just can't have nice things. What else do we have? You know what? I'm going to switch you to that. Bottle of Enchanting might look cool. I also think Ender Eyes and Ender Pearls both look really cool in item frames. You know what? Here's something we might want to try. And granted, in the Nether, these are just going to spin like crazy. But it might look cool. I think I'm going to do this one. Because when this spins like crazy, well, actually, unfortunately, if you look at the thing, I think it spins more like this. And then it, spins all the way around, and then it, I don't think it's like a clockwise continuous thing, because I was going to say that would look really cool, like, it's a gear or something constantly spinning and providing the power it needs to, power the rails or whatever it would do. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so let's take a mental note of what this looks like. Right here. And let's go recreate this in the server. Again, I'm really bummed that I don't have access to this block. So I'm still not sold on this, but I am going to put that dispenser over here. Alright, so let's go. Let's go that circle. Alright. What do we got? Let's see. First things first. Alright, let's see. By the way, if anybody's interested, Inverted Shadow was the best man at my wedding. I've been married for just about a year and a half now. Let's see. That, and get to my actually, I think, yeah, okay, well, T. Calhoun was in my wedding party. Obviously, so was Inverted Shadow. And I would have liked to have had R. Stong and Elementus in my wedding. Why did I make so many of those? In my wedding party, but because of where they lived and making it not as easy to coordinate as, you know, important dates and whatnot, I thought it was more fair to them to let them sort of relax and enjoy the wedding than have to be a part of it, which is actually what I would have wanted if I was in anybody else's shoes, because I don't like to be the center of attention. Let's see. So we want to take you. Oh man, this is probably going to give me some issues right here. That's a bummer. Alright, so we need this one and this one, yeah. I can almost guarantee that's going to be an issue, which is a bummer. Oh, you know what? Jeez. Okay, well, yeah, bummer there, but just gotta think sometimes. Could easily do this. No, maybe not. Maybe not, because if I were to power this, it's probably going to power that block, which might power that piston and create, I might create a, what do you call that, a clock or like a pulse. Oh, my goodness, it didn't, yay, worked exactly as I hoped, but didn't think it would. Alright, so we need that there, that's good, this, that, I forget, there's nothing there, right? Yeah, good. Alright, there we go. That's what I like. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Alright, for now, I'll do that. Just kind of make that look more complete. This is probably not going to be how it looks. I got to look at how I did it over at the Nether Hub, but this is going to be a little bit different. Oh, starting. Let's see. I already forgot what the other stuff I did was. That can't be it. I mean, okay, well, here's how it's supposed to look. So it is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I don't know why I thought it was. Alright, so let's see. Alright, well, first of all, I need to craft a bow. I can't use this one because it's This was I took 2 damaged bows that I got from fighting skeletons and put them together to get that one. But I need one that hasn't been damaged at all in order for me to craft a dispenser. So let's see if we have any string. I actually ran out of string when I was crafting those 15 dispensers. You know, because it requires you to make a bunch of bows. Oh, bummer. And while we're here, I'm gonna grab some iron, and I'm gonna craft. How many do I need? 6. I did not grab nearly enough. Huh. You know what? I am not going to craft it yet. I'm going to craft 1 and make sure it doesn't look like crap before I really need some more iron. Yes, so T. Calhoun, give me back my my minecart. Iron doesn't grow on trees. Alright, so let's see. I got more note blocks. What did I come in here for? Oh, I came looking for a bow. No string. My goodness. This is just the worst. I don't think I have anything in this chest over here. There's more for show. By the way, something I'd like to talk about a little bit. About villagers. And this might not surprise you, but I believe that villager children are the same height as normal villagers. And I believe that because none of them jump out. And also because in creative mode, in fact, let's go do it right now. In creative mode, and I'm going to try this with a couple different mobs to test. Okay, so we got villagers. Villagers are at least 2 blocks high, we know that. We're also going to try this with cows. Cows are 1.5 blocks high. So we just want to know. Okay, so here's a villager. Here's a cow. Oh, that was unfortunate. Right. So now let's try this. I was noticing this the other day. Can't have slabs. Right. You see how high that is? I think that's what it looks like when it's 1.5 blocks high. Now watch this. Oh, come on. Alright. See how high it is on him? Maybe it's the same height no matter what. But watch when I make a baby villager. Watch what happens. Get out of there. Do it. Move! Serious? Look at how high. That's a baby villager. There's another one just fell in the water. That's how high the flame is on the baby village. It's the same height as on him. So let's let's generate like this and see if we can't. Come on. Move. There we go. So let's see. You know what? I guess probably the easiest way for me to test would be something that's only 1 block tall, which would be a chicken. Which, come on, it's not that hard. What color is it? I think it's. Jeez, what color is the chicken? I think it's this one. That's right. So we got chicken, and then see with the chicken. it's much smaller. I wonder what's up with that. Let's try ghast, because that's the biggest mob I can think of. No, don't go away. Let's try that. Okay, well the ghast is really big, as I'm sure we all knew. And then the last thing I want to try is a cave spider. Actually, yeah, for the fun of it, let's try a squid too. Squid. Okay, so squid's it. I don't know. You know what I think it is, the reason it looks tall? Wow! Round. Wow. Huh. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway. And then cave spiders. Just trying to... Hash labs. Cave spiders. Come on. So that was all spider. Yeah, so I think it's safe to say that a baby villager potentially is, you know, and we should have probably tried this first. This is probably the easiest way to know for sure. Oh, jeez. I think that proves it. Look at, I hit him. Now what? Yep. There you go. So just so you know, you got to be careful around them because their hitbox is up high. It's the same height as a normal villager. It's also, oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting out of here. So there you go. Alright, I'm going to need to wrap this up. I've probably been, I don't even know. Like I said, I'm a horrible judge of time, but it's got to have been an hour, right? And it feels like we've been doing this for an hour. I got to get back to work on some, oh, I need string. That's what I came here to do. Where did you come from? I don't know where he or this guy came from. I wonder if some, you know, when they mate, sometimes the little guys spawn instead of there. They spawn out here, maybe. I know I watched. I think I even recorded a couple episodes, or a couple minutes where they would glitch all the way out of here, and I wonder if maybe logging out while they're in the middle of that or something might affect that. Who knows? Let's not dwell on it. I gotta find string. Where can I get string? Probably the easiest way to get string would be to go to a cave, which I tried last time and got lost. I'm not gonna lie. I eventually found my way out, but it was really, you know, because I didn't want to be playing for that long. Like, I don't want to be playing for that long now. Well, you know what? I'd like to bring something up. In one of Elemantis' last episodes, he had mentioned that he has a tendency when he's working on a project to, he could potentially starve to death because he doesn't get hungry. You don't think about it while you're in the middle of a project. I'm the same way. The reason I bring it up is because my stomach really hurts right now because all of a sudden I just had a momentary lapse of focus and jumped right out of my what is the word? The facade of focus, I guess, and goodness, like seriously, I'm gonna get like 7 ghasts right next to me, but all I'm getting now are creepers. Okay, there's a skeleton. Seriously though, you know what? Oh jeez, I just remembered when I did this last time. Yeah, I didn't even get spiders. I just did this. There we go. We need spiders. So I just want to mention, when I first discovered Minecraft, by the way, Elemantis, you had mentioned that you don't like crafting fence posts. There's plenty to be had in abandoned mine shafts. I really recommend that you just use those, because it's a much, you know, why waste your materials, you know? I actually need some cobblestone, and I don't want to waste time with the cobblestone generator. So I'm just going to use this for now. That's enough. I gotta be careful, because right now I do not have my fortune pick on me. intentionally, because I've been working in the Nether, where it's completely useless to have fortune. At least at the moment in 1.4.5. I'm very excited for 1.5. Oh, I need iron too, so I guess I could take this because it's not going to help me to have fortune. There we go. And I'm going to smelt it at the my Nether rail system. I'm lost. I am lost. This is the worst thing to happen in a game that you're recording. There's a bat. It's the first one I've heard in a long time. Hey, look at him. Someday I hope they drop something, just, you know, for the fun of it. Okay, I know where I am. Okay, where are you? I don't want to fall. And I'm probably going to destroy a lot of torches when I do this, but... No creepers, no creepers, no... Oh, chickens! Got they were there. No! Dang it, I just know that something's going to land on me. Oh no, he's right there. Thank goodness. Come on, creeper, stay away from me. I don't want anything to blow me up right now. That would just be awful. Alright, so I know where I am. I need to get... Ugh. There we go. Here's that extremely green block. By the way, when I had started talking about this earlier, in another episode, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to say, if anybody wants to take this seed and find a mushroom biome, please let us know what the coordinates are, because I have been playing on this seed for a very long time. This is the same seed, as I've mentioned hundreds of times, it feels like. This is the same seed as, this is the same seed that I have played on when this was our older server. Watch there be strength. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I don't think there's... Okay, good. There's on this one. Just so you guys know, and it's not impossible, but it is a little bit of an inconvenience. Is there only 2? I feel like there was 3 before, and maybe well, it doesn't matter. I'll go with 3. This guy right here. I found a way. It must be this one. I think it's this one, but there's no reason why it shouldn't work. Because I should be able to have water right here. I don't know why I don't. Is it because it... Okay, well, never mind, guys. I don't know why I don't have water there anymore. But what I was trying to say is that please don't break this one, because you won't be able to replace that. But actually, if I just put water there, it really won't matter. So, I don't know why that was so important before. Who knows? Anyway. So about these doors, I don't want to take care of them right now, but in a future episode very soon, I'm going to create a storage facility. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a spider. But I've already got the... Also, notice his flame was much wider. So yeah, well, I mean, I guess, geez, the point has been made. Villagers, baby villagers, are the same hitbox as adult villagers. Enough said. Alright, so what am I doing again? Alright, I'm crafting a bow. Okay. There we go. And then what I want to do is I'm going to want to set up a way to turn this off so that in the future... Did I lose the torch, or is it just because this isn't the same block type as it was before? I'm pretty sure it's a block type issue. Oh, you know what? Since there's this opening here, it leads me to believe there was a lever there before. But let's test it out. No. Nope. Yeah, so there was a lever there before. That's actually, you know, big deal. Big deal. Just put it here. Not a problem at all. One of the few times that there isn't an issue. This is actually one of the reasons I really like Minecraft, because when I simply live in life and exist, I seem to run into all sorts of problems that don't have easy solutions. And I'm a problem solver by nature. I went into the field of rigging in visual effects because it requires you to problem solve every day, which is something I'm very passionate about. But I would much rather problem solve in Minecraft. It's a lot more rewarding. You know, Good's episodes, a lot of Good Boulderfish episodes, he basically just kind of tells stories while he plays. I've got some unbelievable stories about working in the visual effects industry, and maybe someday I will talk about them, but it's probably not a good idea for me to... Okay, that's strange. Alright, here's a lesson for you guys. Here is very simple proof that light travels through pistons, but not through furnaces. There you go. Cast a shadow, no shadow. In fact, it's actually not really casting a shadow. What it's doing is it's stopping light from hitting that block, which I guess is what casting a shadow does. Sorry. I really need to cut this short. Alright, so I did want to do one thing, though, before I ended this episode. I feel like I probably just mentioned something that I'm going to watch. I probably do have enough iron for it then. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Because, you know, if this doesn't work, I can always use it to make a map, which would be really cool. Maps are one of my favorite things in Minecraft. I have so many maps in the old server that I used NBT Edit to adjust to be more like the way maps are now. I really dig maps. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell when I'm looking at it the way it is now. Nope. I gotta be honest with you, I really hate having to constantly... Oh gosh, that scares the crap out of me every time. I really hate having to constantly go to the overworld to get items I need. And I've noticed something that it's a little bit disturbing to me. What did I even come up here for? Item thing. But I've noticed that I might actually enjoy playing in the Nether more than the overworld, which is kind of a shame, honestly. What can I put away? You can go there. There we go. I'm sure that'll change, but because before I started playing on this revamped version of our old server, I did not really enjoy spending time in the Nether at all. I mean, you know, it's fun that it exists, but I didn't really like it as you know, a place to hang out. Because, you know, there's no ore or the... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so let's get a minecart and kind of see what that would look like going by that. For the record, I just put it there as a test. That's not actually the block it's going to be on. It's going to be on the note blocks. But I just want to see how that might look. Probably not even be able to notice it. Yeah, okay, well, And it didn't knock it off, right? Oh, cool. Good. Good. See, like I said, I love Minecraft because it's something that I can understand. You know, I like it when things are supposed to behave a way, and they do. I hate it when, for no reason at all, I will get, when I was in school, I swear, I would get error messages that were, like, generated specifically for me. You know, messages like, the system has failed catastrophically. You know, I mean, just unbelievable things. Oh, you know what? I got preoccupied when I moved that, what do you call it? And I didn't put this back. Alright, guys, let's just get this here, and I need a snapshot. I do. Let's see how this looks without him first. If I need a snapshot, I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. That's kind of cool. Oh no. I don't want to do it this way. I think I'm going to do it this way. So let's press F1, F2. Alright, guys, have a good one. These gas are really trying my patience. Alright, take it easy.